Hi there, this is Reflections by Jane. I've got an unboxing video for you for the April 2024 kit from Love from Lizzie, which is called Spring Wishes. It's absolutely stunning. If you've seen Lizzie's release video and her unboxing and the add-on items and everything that goes along with this kit, you will agree, I hope, that it's just absolutely gorgeous. So I'm just going to, before we go start with the kit, I've just got a couple of things to mention. One is Lizzie is moving to Canada, if you don't know already. So she's moving from the UK to Canada. And the sale on the website has now ended. And the cut-off now for orders to be shipped immediately is the 25th of March. So if you want anything, I would grab it now. Also, if you are in the UK or Europe and you want to subscribe to the kit, do so now, because Lizzie is going to freeze the shipping at the cost that it would cost you now, as if she was in the UK. So if you live in the UK, shipping is about £4.95, I think, something like that. You just head on over to the website and see what shipping cost applies to you, because obviously when she does move to Canada, then the shipping is going to increase. But she has very kindly and very generously agreed to freeze the shipping at whatever you subscribe it at. Okay, yeah, so if you want anything to go with your, if you are a subscriber and you are in the UK and Europe and you want anything adding on to your order, then do so before the 25th, and that will arrive to you with your box kit. Because if you order anything after, it will be, the order will still go ahead, but you will have, it will be held and then not sent until Lizzie's all set up and raring to go in Canada. I hope that all makes sense. I'm not very great at I'm not very good at describing things, unfortunately. So yeah, hopefully that all makes sense. I think that's it. Yeah, I think that's it. If anything else crops up, then I will let you know. So I went a little bit mad in the sale. So as you know, I've already got some embossing powders. I've used these in my videos in the past. So I have got Brilliant Blue, which is that one, and I've done a little swatch. I'll just zoom in a little bit, hopefully that helps. So I'm not sure if you can see that very well, but it's got like a pearlescent finish on that one, and it's like an electric blue, Brilliant Blue, hence the name. And then this one is the same colour, but it's got glitter. It's got glitter in it, that one. And then this is my absolute favourite. This is Platinum Tiara. I do have another brand of platinum embossing powder, but that's nearly gone. And it is I just love the colour of it. I just love it. It's just, yeah, it's my jam, as the kids say. I don't know if that's what they still say, but hey. Anyway, I'm going off track here. This is Oyster Pearl, and this is going to be another firm favourite. Now, I don't know whether you can see that, but it's just stunning. I should have done it on black cardstock as well, and I didn't think to do that because I'm not that clever. But it's, if you're doing such things like wedding cards or christening cards, you know, confirmation cards, anything like that, this is a must, because it's just so, it's like white pearlescent cardstock put in an embossing powder. That's the only way I can describe it. So I'm hoping that the camera picks up that shimmer. That's going to be another firm favourite. So I got those three I've already got in my stash. That I got in the sale. And then I got Golden Crown. And again, that is just gorgeous. And then I got Golden Glitz, which is like Golden Crown, but it's got glitter in it. Just sparkles, so pretty. I didn't use the best stamp really to do swatches with, but this is Peony Purple, and that is just gorgeous too. And then I got Pink Tutu, which is like a baby pink with glitter, and I don't know whether that is picked up. My camera's not the best, so I do apologise. But trust me, they are just trust me, they're absolutely gorgeous. This is Powder Pink Party, and this is a bit of a darker pink than the Pink Tutu, and again it's got glitter in it. That's that one. I haven't finished yet. And then I got Copper Rose. So this is like a rose gold finish. I've had other rose gold embossing powders before, and they're not rose gold. That is rose gold. Okay, and then I've got Copper Glitz, and that's got, I think if it's got glitz in the name, then it's got glitter in it, and that just absolutely twinkles too. And then I've got a Purple Pastel Party. This has got glitter in it as well, and it's very, very subtle but beautiful. This would make lovely heat embossed flowers, that colour. And then I got a Peppermint, and this was a must for me because I just love that colour. Right, that's all my embossing powders. Where's my basket? Right, just chuck all these in here for now, and I will sort them out later. Just want them off my desk for now. But yeah, so you will be seeing me when I do my 10 cards one kit. You'll see me doing a lot of heat embossing, especially things like sentiments or, you know, whatever. And there's something in the kit that will be perfect for heat embossing. Right, I'm just going to zoom out now while I bring in some other items. So in the sale also I got these goodies. I got the 8x8 cardstock from Vintage Escapes from last month's card kit. I've got quite a bit of ephemera left over from that kit and a few embellishments and lace trim, etc. So, but I did run out of cardstock because I did a, if you saw my scrapbook layout, I used up some of the cardstock in that. So I wanted some more just so I can make some more cards for the men in my life, because I just, well, and the women, but mainly for men. So you've already seen that. If you want to see what's in the cardstock pad, check out my other video. I've got a stamp set which is 10 borders, 10 border stamps there, and they are about 5 3/4 inches wide. So if you did it down the side of a A6 card or an A2, yeah, or along the width, so they're perfect. They're a perfect size, and they're different varying widths. So there's a wood grain, there's a harlequin, there's a sort of a vertical stripe, there's a spot, there's a little spotty heart. I love this. I can't wait to stamp that one out. There's a diagonal stripe, there's sort of like a wire fence. It's like wire fencing, and then there's like a chevron, some triangles, and then a solid stamp. So yeah, love that. I don't know whether that was in the previous box kit, I'm not sure. I just saw it on the website under the stamps header on the sale, and I was like, yeah, mine, sold. Sold to me. These were from a previous kit, these papers, and I absolutely adore these swans. Get it out the bag. I'm in too much of a hurry. Come on, Jane. So these are beautiful swans, and I believe there's about 18 sheets. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, 18 sheets, and they've got some glitter on them, glitter finishes on them, some cut parts. They are single-sided, but they would make a lovely topper on the front of a card. That would make a lovely 6x6 card, as would that one. And then there's lots of other patterns as well. I love those. So they are going to go in my Christmas box for Christmas crafting. It's never too early to start thinking about Christmas crafting. Just pop that up there. And then I got the 3 sheets. I won't get them out of the packet, but there's 3 sheets in here of the white and rose gold marble effect cardstock. And this is 6x6. I'm not sure if I said that already. Okay. So, right, that's in my box. Right, shall we go on to the kit? Let's grab everything out of the bag and see what we have. So, let's go through the cardstock. So we have a lovely light blue there. There's a lovely green, very pastel themed this month for spring. There's always a Copic friendly or alcohol marker friendly. I often think people don't know what I'm talking about when I say Copics, but Copic are a brand of alcohol markers, and there are other markers on the market. And whatever alcohol markers you like to use, you can use this cardstock for it. It would work beautifully. As any colouring medium, really. I'm not sure about watercolour, I've not tested it, but pencils for definite, gel pens, that kind of thing. And then there's a lovely soft pink, and then there's a lovely soft yellow as well. Just think they are a beautiful palette of colours. Fantastic. You also get there is a sheet of A5 white glitter cardstock. This is non-shed. Nothing will come off. It's not self-adhesive. Yeah, I would use this sparingly because it is a specialty cardstock. I would use it probably die cutting a sentiment out of, or using it to mat against a strip sentiment, something like that. That's what I would use it for. Then you also get some card bases. So these are about 5.5, I believe. Let's have a look. Oh no, sorry, 5.25. 5.25 square card bases, and there's 3 of those, so that makes square card blanks. If you're not used to making square cards, they're really easy to do. So you get 3 of those. You also get the coordinating envelopes with those. Then you also get 3 of the 5x7, and these are more of an off-white. They I would say are white. These are a more sort of winter white or off-white. They look like the colour of double cream. So you get 3 of those, and then 3 coordinating envelopes. 2, 3. What else do we get? Oh, lots more. Get these gorgeous lacy trims. So like in the last kit, in the Vintage Escapes, we got sort of ivory vintage looking lace trim, and they were a fabric. These are like a peel off, so they're like a vinyl, and they are self-adhesive. And there's 4 strips here, and you could easily get 8 cards depending on what you use them for. I would just use a little bit on a triangle topper or some a rectangle topper. Oh, it's going to be one of them days again. Oh, sometimes there's just no hope for me. Yeah, so let's just grab some black cardstock. Hopefully you can see them a little bit better. There we go. That's the lace trim. Absolutely beautiful. Then we get some peel-offs. It's an absolute given that we get peel-offs in our kits, and these are the pinstripes, so there are lots of different widths, and yeah, and this beautiful sort of violet, no, lavender, no, mauve. I can't think what colour I want to use to describe these, but they're really, really pretty, and they're just the plain colour. There's no gold or silver on these. These are just the plain ones, but they do add the shine because of the material they're made out of, so you do get a little bit of shine on your projects. So they are the peel-offs. Then we go on to the pattern paper. Oh, got something in my eye. And in here we have got lots of different designs. They are double-sided, so that looks like it's white, but it's not. It's like a powder blue, very, very light powder blue. And then on that side you've got all those gorgeous bunnies. There's nothing to stop you, because it's an 8x8 sheet, making a card out of one side and then probably fussy cutting a couple of these for added ephemera. There's nothing to stop you fussy cutting those out. Okay, and then we've got a plain solid colour on one side, and then this gorgeous floral on this side. So a lilac colour there, and then eggs and florals there, pink, and then that gorgeous bold floral there, yellow, and more bunnies. It's like a, I don't know, like a buttermilk colour up, I think I would like to describe that. And then some eggs, and there's another powder blue there, and then more bunnies. So that does actually repeat that pad. And then from this pad, again, it is double-sided, so you will get spots on one side, cut parts on the other. So there are border strips here, and then 2x2 cut parts there. But if you don't want to use the cut parts, obviously you've got the lilac spot on that side. And same with this one, there's sort of like a pink sort of shattered glass effect there, and then some cut apart sentiments down here at the bottom, which could be useful if you want a quick and easy card. You've got quick and easy sentiment there. And then there's some strips here, which I think they are 3x2, something like that. You could make a tag out of those. In previous kits we've had tag dies off Lizzie, and you could easily die cut a tag out of those there. And then you've got some alphanumerics there if you wanted to personalize a card. That's what you could use those for. So I don't know, to your best friend, I don't know, Sarah, if her name's Sarah, you can use those. And then here you've got this lovely spotty here, and then these are 4x4 cut apart toppers. You've got a lovely lemon stripe here, and then more 4x4 cut aparts. And I love the layered images of these. You could easily fussy cut these out, so, and then layer them up on foam, so you've got a more dimensional card rather than it being flat. So if you wanted to spend a bit more time just cutting a square out there, because there is a slight border around that square there, so you could die cut that. I found a square die that cuts that out, then cut these triangles out, and then cut that whole square out, and then layer them up on foam, and you've got a really nice 3D card. There's this sort of, oh, it's like a grid pattern. There was a game show, I think it was. It was a space age game show back in the 80s. And it was like space themed. Is it the Vortex or something like that? And then it reminds me of there where the contestants used to step on these spots and hop along and stuff. I can't remember, I was a kid. Sorry, I digress. And then another 4x4 cut apart here. Again, you could use circle dies to cut these out if you wanted to, and then put the topper on your card, die cut that out, and then raise that up on foam, and it would be more of a three-dimensional effect on your card rather than it being flat. Just a thought. And then another 4x4 set of 4x4 cut parts, but obviously you don't have to use those. You've got these gorgeous pattern papers on the reverse if you so wish. If that's your jam and you just want to use all those pattern papers, that's entirely up to you. You've got options, and that's what I love about this kit, is that you have got so many options. So that's the patterned paper. So I've talked about the peel-offs. Right, in the embellishment bag, we've got loads. Oh, sorry, I'll do the stamp set. This gorgeous stamp set is an A6 stamp set, and there's 4 sentiments. So some bunny loves you, hopping by to say hi, spring wishes, and hello. I am conscious of the time, and I've been running for about 20 minutes already, so I'll try and whiz through these as quickly as I possibly can. So yeah, they've got those 4 sentiments. There's a floral element there and a couple of leaves, and then there's these sort of arrangements of I'd say they were like chrysanthemums and some leaves here, and I think these are either like foxgloves or hollyhocks or something like that. Sort of meadow, wildflowers in the meadow, and you could easily stamp, mask and stamp and create scenes with these bunnies because of the way they're facing. That one's facing to the left, that one's facing to the right, and you could mask them off and stamp a lovely scene with those. So if I get the chance and I get the time, I might be able to do something like that in my 10 cards one kit video that comes up following this one. Okay, so that is the stamp set. I'm conscious of the camera glare, so I'll stick that under there. Okay, right, on to embellishments. There are 3. What would be the other one? There it is. There are 3 little miniature envelopes in the kit. I just think they are so adorable. You could do lots of things with those. There is 5 colours, 1 metre of each of ribbon, and in here you've got a lilac, a white, a lemon, like a peachy orange, and a mint green. So Lizzie always puts a metre of each in the bag for ribbon. There are these gorgeous miniature flowers that have got a sprinkling of glitter and a little pearl on the centre, and they are so tiny and delicate. I'm not sure if I can get the camera to see those very well. If it's a bit blurred, I do apologise, but they are so tiny and delicate, and there are, I think there's about 10 in the bag. So that is the flowers. We get some tags again this time. Lizzie does like to put a few tags in the kit, and I'm just wondering, actually, yeah, one of those tags would fit. You know, when I said cut a tag out of that pattern paper, one of the smaller tags would actually fit in there, so you could just sort of trace around it, remove the twine, put your tag down, trace around it, cut it out, and then stick it over the top, and then you've got a pattern tag for a card. So that's a good idea. You could also do the same with the larger tags, but they wouldn't fit in those bits there. But you could obviously use the patterned paper that you've got. And there's 4 tags, so there's 2 large and 2 medium. Love those. So those are the tags. We get bling, obviously, and there's all of that bling there, and they're like a faceted gem, just a clear gem. You could, if you've got alcohol markers and you want to colour them, feel free to do so. So I don't know, let's try it in a violet colour. Yeah, so I've coloured one of those. Let's put it on some black cardstock, see if you can see it. No, can't see it on black. I bet I have coloured one of those gems, the one there. I've coloured it with an alcohol marker and it's now violet. So you could do that with your alcohol markers. Same with the flowers. There's nothing to stop you colouring the flowers with alcohol markers as well. And there's 3, 6, 9, 12, 15 of those. Okay, we've got wooden pieces, and in this bag we have 3 bunnies. Like so, and you can face them whichever way you want them to on your project. There's 2 flowers there. There's a flower in a flower pot. There's a garden trowel and a garden fork. It's just so adorable. And there's a previous kit. There's a die, I think, with a garden watering can. So if you grab that die, and you could use it. I think it was last year's spring kit. Don't quote me. But if you were a subscriber last year, there was a kit with watering can as the die, if I remember rightly. Right, and then there's birds like that. Oh, there's a watering can. But there is a die if you wanted to do more cards with the watering can. So you've got those 3, and then there's a butterfly as well. Yep. Then there are some doilies, lace doilies. These are like an off-white colour, and there's a circle one and a heart one. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with them, but some inspiration will jump out at me at some point. I'm sure it will. Then the dies this month is this huge die, and this is 4 inches by 3.5, and it's huge. So if you're doing a 6x6 card, that is your focal point. And I think there might be a oval die in Lizzie's nested dies that would be big enough as a top to create your topper. So you could die cut that and stick it on one of the ovals on your centre of a 6x6 card with a little bit of pattern paper and your sentiment. Hey presto, that's a card. You also get in here, there are some other flowers and leaves. So on here, it's one small die, but there are 2 tiny die cuts. So there would be 2 tiny flowers, and I would cut that out multiple times along with the leaves and these other 2 flowers, and sort of 3D them with some foam on the basket. So, and you can cut them out of different coloured cardstock. Perfect. So I don't want to lose those, so I've got my magnetic stand here. I'm going to use that. So I don't want to lose my dies. And then we also get some 10 little white pom-poms. Now these, I said to Lizzie, when I saw this kit, I said, I just want to stick pom-poms to the rabbit's butt. And that's what I shall be doing. So either a glue dot, colour this, whatever you want to do. So the wooden shapes, you can use acrylic paint, embossing powders. Lizzie's embossing powders would work perfectly. Make them gold, make them pink, whatever you want. I'm tempted to do a pink tutu bunny and then put a, and then do a pink tutu bunny and a blue tutu bunny, a blue sparkling blue bunny or something along those lines, and then have 2 rabbits kissing. Do 2 girls if you want. There's a wedding card. Two girls, 2 boys. It's entirely up to you. If you're doing a wedding card for anybody, feel free, and then put little bunny tails on. I just think it's going to be so much fun. I cannot wait to play. I've got so many ideas buzzing around my head already. I am conscious of the time. I've been half an hour. So that is the kit for this month. I think I've covered everything. I don't think I've missed anything. And I did get, because I'm guest designing again for Lizzie this month, I did get 3 packs of peel-offs, and there's a whole array of different spring colours that are going to go with this kit perfectly. And there's circles, there's straight, there's pinstripe, there's all kinds of peel-offs in those. So that is the kit this month. I really hope you can jump on board with this kit, especially subscribe before Lizzie moves. But obviously if you are in US or Canada, you're going to be absolutely blown away with these kits. If it's put you off in the past because of the shipping costs from UK to US or Canada, then now's the time to or after the 25th is the time to subscribe. But if you are in the UK or Europe, subscribe now before she does move, because she is so generous. I don't know how she puts all this together for the price. I really don't. But yeah, anyway, enough blabbing. Stay tuned, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and then you will see my 10 cards 1 kit video coming up very, very shortly. Yeah, take care of each other. Bye for now.